from the struggles of life. I even question why I should even try. Looked up, felt a touch, giving what I need to go on. Though the way seems long, I sing a victory song. And I'm gonna keep moving, cause the Lord keeps proving His strength is perfect in my weakness. And there's joy in knowing I'm never, never, ever alone. I believe my trials will be worth every mile when I look upon the face of Jesus. And I'm gonna keep moving, moving to my heavenly home. I find every time I am burdened down with fear, God will make it clear He is drawing near. Sweet grace finds a way when there's nothing else that can. I know the Master's plan leads to the promised land. And I'm gonna keep moving, cause the Lord keeps proving His strength is perfect in my weakness. And there's joy in knowing I'm never, never, ever alone. I believe my trials will be worth every mile when I look upon the face of Jesus. And I'm gonna keep moving, moving to my heavenly home. Moving, gonna keep moving, gonna keep moving to my heavenly home. Moving, gonna keep moving to my heavenly home. I believe my trials will be worth every mile when I look upon the face of Jesus. And I'm gonna keep moving, moving to my heavenly home. And I'm gonna keep moving, moving to my heavenly
home. Hey folks, look who we got here. We got Earl Roberts of the Dixie Melody Boys on the program, and we appreciate everyone tuning us in. And we're going to talk to Brother Earl some, and he's going to tell us about the Dixie Melody Boys too. And Brother Earl, we're going to turn you loose right now.
Alan, you need to turn your speaker down. You got a little bit of echo.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still
Okay,
recording.
go ahead.
Hey everybody. As Brother Alan said, I'm with the Dixie Melody Boys. I took over when Brother Ed got where he couldn't have the breath anymore to sing a full concert, so he hired me to take it over in his place. But we're not out to sing just to have a concert and make money or anything. We're out to do the work of the Lord. We don't go just to have fun, or I wouldn't be out on the road just to, away from my wife and my children and my grandchildren. It takes a lot of time away from them for me to go out and sing. But we're out to win people to the Lord and see people get saved.
Hey, and Brother Ed don't travel with you guys no more, does he?
No, he only goes out to certain special dates is all he's able to travel to, because Ed's 85 years old and he just got where he can't travel like he once did. So he put us out on the road. He manages from home, and usually when we're out on the road, he finds out what's happened when we're out singing before we even get back to him. So we have to be on our toes in front of people, and we have to make sure we mind what the Lord has for us to do, because it gets back to the boss anytime we're out.
And Brother Earl, how long you been with the Dixie Melody Boys?
I started with them November 15th, 2019. So November 15th of this year will be 3 years I've been with the Dixie Melody Boys.
Wow! And I tell you what, I heard them on YouTube, man. I tell you what, you're as good as anybody, and we appreciate Brother Earl for taking time out and coming here. And Brother Earl, you got a new project out, and you got probably tons of music anyway. How does people get a hold of you and get your music?
You can visit us on Facebook, or you can go to our website. It's DixieMelodyBoys.com, and you can purchase any of our music that way, or you can go to our website, and you can see where we're out singing each week. Next week we'll be singing primarily in North Carolina, where the group is based out of. And if there's anybody out there listening from North Carolina, we'd love for you to come out and see us this next week.
And boy, I tell you one thing. I wished I lived over there, but I can't drive no more. Linda does driving now, and she can't drive after dark. But if I was living there, I'd sure be right there. And boy, it's a great honor, Brother Earl, to have you in here, and we appreciate you. And tell us more about the Dixie Melody Boys.
Well, right now we just finished this new project, and we're probably fixing to gear up for another project. But every song on this new project is new. Every one of them's new for anybody that sang. We ain't picked up any copied anybody's songs or nothing. Every single one of them are new, and most of them were wrote by Rebecca Peck, and she had lost her son back a few years ago, or actually last year or the year before last, and she really appreciated us doing a bunch of her songs, because it brings on the memory of her son more to her now that a bunch more of her songs have been recorded.
Is she any kin to Karen Peck?
No, she's not, but she is a lovely woman, and she is got a heart of gold, I'll tell you.
Oh, where does she live at?
I believe she lives in Nashville.
In Nashville, down there in Music City, USA. Hey, let's go back and talk about Brother Ed. I remember Brother Ed back years ago. I started playing gospel music, and I was just playing gospel music, and he'd come on there and he'd call me son, said, son, you need to keep doing this and keep doing this. And he encouraged me a whole lot. And, you know, it's sad when somebody has to retire and get older. I know I'm getting there. I'm not old as Brother Ed, but I'm right in his back door. And this gives me something to do. And it's a great honor to have Brother Earl Roberts. And hey, I wonder how long it's going to be before he's wearing a wigwam.
I like Brother Ed. Every time you see him, he's got another story to tell you, about stories from the road, or just different stories from life. Ed, he is the most storytellingest person I've ever known. He tells you so many different stories of things that's happened on the road that there's just so many that you can't imagine. He wrote a book that he's got out, and you can get that book on our website as well. It's just a book of all the different things that Ed's gone through. And in that book, he tells of when he met Elvis Presley, and how several different people didn't believe he knew Elvis Presley at the time. But Ed's been around and he knows about anybody that's ever been in any kind of music.
Wow. Well, you know, me and Elvis, I've been accused of being kin to Elvis. Well, we are about 10th cousin.
Yeah.
But Tory Bradshaw, I'm his 5th cousin. But I'm going to get Linda to tell you what happened to us when Elvis passed away. Linda, here it is. You can tell.
Well, we lived up in Adrian, Michigan, and we were down here on vacation when he died, when Elvis died. And we went back home, and the phone rung. And it was some woman, I don't know if she was from Adrian or somewhere around, I can't recall that, but she was calling to give her sympathy in the passing of Elvis. She was so sorry that he passed away. So she wanted to let us know that.
And so I just went along with her, and I said, well, we appreciate that, ma'am. We appreciate that. And that really happened to us back when we was in Michigan pastoring. And Brother Earl, tell these people how these people can make contact with the Dixie Melody Boys and get you all to come and sing for them.
You can contact us, like I said earlier, you can contact us through Facebook, or you can contact us on our website, but also you can contact us through Becky Simmons' agency. She's our booking agent, and if you contact her and request the Dixie Melody Boys, we'd be more than happy to come out and sing for you.
And wow, that's great too. The Dixie Melody Boys, man, I tell you what. Hey, we're going to do a program before long. We just got to set a date and get some advertisement out. And we're going to have a whole night, a whole night, 2.5 hours, of nothing but the Dixie Melody Boys. And what do you think about that, Brother Earl?
I love the idea. Right now, the Dixie Melody Boys is kind of in a change routine because everybody's used to Ed O'Neill being out on the road, and right now we're going through kind of a little rough patch because everybody wants Ed, but Ed ain't singing no more. And Gold City went through the same thing a few years ago when Tim Riley come off the road, and people kind of shied away from Gold City a little while, and now Gold City's back going strong, and we're hoping and praying the same thing happens. We'll go a little while, and people start to accept the fact that Ed's not on the road anymore. But I'm not the best bass singer in the world, but God's got a plan for me, and God's got a plan for the group, and we're going to start going stronger than ever before long.
Well, I think he's got a pretty good voice myself for a bass singer, one of the best. And he may even compare to JD. You know JD Summer?
Yeah, I seen JD back years ago. Probably one of the last concerts he was at. I was took out there to see him, and I was just I think I was 16 or 17 years old at the time when I went to see JD, and that stuck in my head, and a lot of people have compared me to JD throughout the years. Nearly once a weekend when we're out singing, somebody says, well, you did just as good as JD Sumner. And that makes me proud, but I tell them, no, I still got a ways to go yet.
Well, what's your number one song that you got out there?
A number one song that I like that we've got out right now is I Met the Lord on Damascus Road. You ain't got it queued up on there yet, but that's the song I really like the most out of our new recording. But if you'll listen to this next song he's got queued up, you'll enjoy the Dixie Melody Boys.
Or you tell me when you get ready. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's take a listen. You ready, Linda?
Man was made the image of his maker, God's creation by his holy word. But by sin we all are made to suffer, if we do not wait upon the Lord.
I will work, I will pray, rejoicing every day, and then I'll rest. While ages roll, I will sing, I will shout, and I'll tell the world about amazing grace.
Saving grace,
Save my
soul.
Here and there, everywhere, great temptation is right. Oh, repent, be content, is a wonderful life.
Come along, join the song, place your treasures in that home and wait with me.
Wait with me upon the Lord. Grace amazing from the fountain flowing, covers all my sins, today I'm free. Ready for the day of his returning, waiting till his precious face I see.
I will work, I will pray, live rejoicing every day, and then I'll rest. While ages roll, I will sing, I will shout, and I'll tell the world about amazing grace.
Saving grace,
Save my
soul.
Here and there, everywhere, great temptation is right. Oh, repent, be content, is a wonderful life.
Come along, join the song, place your treasures in that home and wait with me.
Wait with me upon the Lord.
I will work, I will pray, live rejoicing every day, and then I'll rest. While ages roll, I will sing, I will shout, and I'll tell the world about amazing grace.
Saving grace,
Save my
soul.
Here and there, everywhere, great temptation is right. Oh, repent, be content, is a wonderful life.
Come along, join the song, place your treasures in that home and wait with me.
Wait with me upon the Lord.
I remember the time
when in darkness I wandered far from home.
on the mountain of sin.
On the mountain of sin, I had traveled so long,
Like the prodigal son.
like the prodigal son. All my goods I had squandered, sadly I roamed.
But the Savior came in.
But the Savior came in, and he gave me a song. I can tell you now the time. I can tell you the time. I can take you to the place. I can show you the place
Where the Lord saved me.
where the Lord saved me by his wonderful grace, his wonderful grace.
I cannot tell you how,
For I know not the how,
and I cannot tell you why.
and I know not the why.
He will tell me all about it.
He will tell me all about it in the by and by, in the by and by.
I can never forget.
I can never forget when he spoke to me gently, follow thou me.
In the fountain of life.
In the fountain of life, there's a balm for your soul, there's a balm for your soul.
So I heeded his voice.
So I heeded his voice, he was speaking intently, gladly I